The premier season of the Reno Aces AAA baseball season will draw thousands of residents to the new ballpark for each of the 72 home games. With any new venue that attracts a lot of people, just about everyone has to figure out where they'll park.
One of the advantages of a downtown ballpark is that there's plenty of parking, and we've done several studies, and there's over 16,000 parking spots in downtown Reno, all free of charge. And these spots are within a block or 2 blocks of the ballpark. So obviously there'll be congestion and there'll be things that happen downtown, but parking is not an issue in Reno, fortunately. There's 16,000 spots all around town, and they'll be open to the public.
This map shows 22 locations where you can park, including some handicap parking, and walk to the Reno Aces baseball stadium. This map will be on the Reno Aces website as well as the City of Reno website. That's at cityofreno.com. The map shows casino parking, other garage parking, and free surface parking near the stadium. One council member has personally checked out the parking situation.
The purpose of redevelopment is to get people to walk around. It doesn't do us much good if people can drive up to their whatever they're going to do downtown, get out of their car, walk 10 feet, go do what they've got to do, get in their car and leave. It's supposed to be about, oh, well, let's go do this. Let's make an evening of it or a day of it. And you don't even have to go to a casino. I mean, the county built right over here on Virginia Street. If you're after hours, there's a brand new free surface parking lot right there. Sierra Spirit can take you closer to the game. There's shuttles, there's bicycles, there's taxi cabs. There's so many ways that you'll be able to get to this game. I think it's going to become second nature in a couple of years, and people will think nothing of the parking.
Reno Police Lieutenant Dave Evans completed a plan for traffic control for opening day and other games with anticipated large crowds.
The main goal is to keep traffic flowing so it's not backed up, obviously, to reduce the amount of pedestrians and vehicle traffic that come into contact with each other, and to kind of just allow for, we're going to keep the streets open around the stadium during the game. It's just going to be right before and right after that those are going to be restricted. We really want to encourage drivers to pay attention to pedestrians, although we're telling pedestrians to use the crosswalks and use the lights to cross. Occasionally, you know, people will run across the street mid-block, and although that's not the driver's fault, it's something they need to be aware of anytime you have that many pedestrians.
Evans recommends that fans traveling on U.S. Highway 395 use the Mill Street exit and take Mill Street westward, and that those driving on Interstate 80 should use the Virginia Street, Sierra Street exit and travel southbound on Sierra Street to downtown area parking and the stadium. Evans encourages fans to exit downtown on Center Street after the games.
I think just the parking is the big issue, that people have to kind of find their own parking, and we're just not sure where they're going to come from. So really it's kind of, we're playing it by ear. We're trying to put the best plan together we can to kind of see, and just kind of see where it goes. We may have to make adjustments, but we're prepared to do that. Really, the lack of parking, we just don't know where people are going to come from and where they're going to go back to. So that's really the biggest challenge, but all in all, we think it's going to be a great experience. We're expecting a good crowd, and you know, we just want everybody to have a good time and not have to deal with accidents or pedestrian injuries.
Reno Aces fans who want to avoid parking downtown can leave the driving to someone else. Fans can use the RTC bus service to travel from stops in town to the City Center Transit Center on Center Street, a few blocks from the new stadium. There's also the option of going to a favorite watering hole for a lift to the new stadium. One local sports bar, Scruples, is embracing the new team by selling 50 tickets and offering a free shuttle to each home game.
This is the highest rated team we've ever had in the city of Reno versus hockey, prior baseball teams. So it's going to be very exciting for the whole community in that beautiful new $50 million stadium.
There are a lot of opportunities to see Reno's first AAA team play at the new stadium downtown. There are also a lot of convenient options for getting there.